Welcome everybody back to the Wheels America Racing Network. That's Steve Tucker. I'm Reese Kelva. Y'all, we are live from the Texas Family MG.com 125 here in Fort Worth, Texas. Steve, I'm excited about tonight, baby. Round one, y'all. We've been waiting all season. All those races got us all lined up for tonight, y'all. We got 16 drivers kicking it off. Tonight, they're safe, right, Steve? Tonight, we're just packing on points. That is no lie. No lie, y'all. So 125 laps tonight. They're currently doing qualifying as we speak. Looks like we got a little under 6 minutes until we throw the green flag. With that, let's get into some of the details of tonight. Right out of the gate, big news here at Wills America Cups our Cup Series. Opplinger is in the 82 car. Why? Because Mitch Diamond had to pull his playoff spot. Steve, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, right? I mean, drivers sometimes have just real world stuff going on, right? I mean, work or family, definitely things more important than, than racing on this platform. So definitely commend Mitch for everything he's done. Obviously, season 2 champion, right? So absolute just stud in the next gen car and one of our top guys for sure. But listen, he's still going to be here. He's still going to be racing. It's just right now it's going to be at a different capacity, and but we still love him, and he's going to be here to definitely contend for wins.
That's right. And to some of y'all, you might be thinking, okay, so a guy's not showing up, but that guy is last year's champion. So
that's true.
Looking for a back-to-back this whole season, and now it's, man, I just don't have the time to give it. I can't do it. I feel for him because it's been a long season, a fun season. Hey, Prestige Worldwide Racing, they have shown up and shown out this season. We're gonna see if any one of them can keep it going here through the playoffs. Tonight we got 125 laps. We have stage 1 is going to be lap 30. Stage 2 will end on lap 70. So we got 45 laps and we got a 55 lap run. And Steve, me and you were talking about tires and fuel earlier. You were telling me 30 laps is max probably on these tires.
Yeah, I mean max.
And at this track, that ain't good.
Well, here's the thing. I guess the good news for these drivers, it is nighttime. The track is cooled off. So tires might not be as big of a storyline as we are amping it up to be, but they're still going to be hard. I mean, this is a big field, big competition, and playoff, baby. I mean, come on, patience is key, but patience also might run out.
That's right. And y'all, right now, outside here in iRacing, it's showing 74 degrees. And Steve, it's not that far off. It's actually 80 degrees here in Fort Worth right now. So,
all right.
I mean, we're about right. I love it.
Perfect. Well, hey, you know who's loving it? Brandon Bowie, currently P1, got the pole so far. Right now with the 29.85, actually really quick.
That boy is moving.
Beating his teammate right now, Brandon 6. We got a minute and a half left to go in qualifying. A lot of guys haven't qualified yet. I wonder if that's because strategy or whatnot. A lot of guys are definitely trying to, again, right? I think people are going to try and want to stay in the back, potentially, right? To not avoid the big wrecks. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. We saw Fleming right there. He put himself in 7th. Oh, we have a car stopped on the track. Maybe that was a spin out. Hopefully they didn't touch a wall and they can try and make another pass. I didn't get the number on that one. This one right here, though, there's Opplinger.
There he is, finds his way into the championship playoffs. He was our #1 contender playoff driver. We'll talk about more about that later on. But as far as championship playoffs, he was 17th, and unfortunately, Mitch had to bail out. So he is here tonight in the playoffs. Man, what a 24 hours for him.
No lie, and a beautiful snap-on paint scheme. That's a pretty sick paint scheme right there.
It is. I like that.
I really like it. So. Penalties. No penalties. Nobody's got a penalty coming into tonight.
None. I can't believe it. Fresh playoffs. No one's got a penalty. Everyone can just breathe easy. Everyone can start their race. just scot-free, focused on keeping that car clean.
Yeah. And y'all, if you didn't watch the race we had a few weeks ago, the All-Star, definitely that is a must watch. Y'all need to go back, watch that right after this. That was a great one. Also, listen, I'm looking at the stats, okay? Over 50% of y'all watching have not subscribed. Please click that sub button, click the like button for us.
Alrighty.
We would surely appreciate it. So I'm hearing in my ear, Steve. It sounds like Race Control is talking to the drivers at the moment.
You were here
so
earlier.
we are about to kick off.
Anyway,
We
I'm gonna go over a couple
are. I
things
can't wait.
You said to me.
I think we're actually hearing Frankie right now. That's interesting. First time for these guys.
In the beginning of lap 70.
So let's take a word from our sponsors real fast. We'll be right back with the way they're going to grid here for the TexasFamilyMG.com 125.
Told me,
yes, sir.
This is your one warning. No intentional wrecking, obviously. If he does see some intentional wrecking, there will be intentional wrecking. There will be a hefty penalty. So obviously also stay to the right of pit road. If you enter on pit road, please stay to the right. We don't want two guys making contact on pit road. And finally,
Check sidebar.
All right, we are back at the TFMG 125. Brandon Bowie getting the pole award tonight.
Oh,
can't believe it.
Sorry about that. I can't see the live at the moment. I'm looking at your regular iRacing. Sorry about that. I wasn't able to see the commercials.
Ah, okay. Well, luckily for you, I can fix that.
All right, y'all. While he's doing that, let's roll down through the way that these boys have gridded. P1 is going to be Brandon Bowie. P2. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, P2 is going to be Brandon 6. P3, Nick Lights. Mr. Lights. P4, Frankie Barroso with a great qualifying tonight.
Nice.
P5, Nick Silver. P6, Robert Hissong. P7, Matthew Fleming. In the 8th position, Matt Smith. In 9th, Joe David. In 10th, Michael Bennett. 11th, Ryan Pasoko. 12th, Joshua Larson. 13th is Thomas Meeks. 14th, Jeff Petro. 15th, Ryan Dunkelberger. 16th, Mike Corvo. 17th, Brandon Shelton. 18th, Anthony Williams. 19th, Matt Opplinger. 20th position is going to be Christopher Buds. Nick Biddy in the 21st position. And after that, I do not have any lined up after
It's a free-for-all after that. I think all those guys didn't qualify.
Scramble after that. Oh.
It is all good. All right, so these boys are getting ready.
All right. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I'm back. We are waiting for the pace car to come out of turn 4. Here we go, Steve. Round 1 of playoffs have begun.
Already.
Bowie gonna bring us to the green flag. Waiting. Got his teammate Robert Soderman. Here we go, baby. Let's go racing at the TexasFamilyMG.com 125. Woo. I mean, side by side, all the way back. Listen, y'all, this is not Texas with all the sticky stuff laid on it. So, and there you go. There you see it. Everybody's going to fan out here.
Great job so far by these guys.
Moly. Yeah, great job. The front 3 getting a little disconnected. Leaving the pack just a little bit. Look at these 2. What was that, Steve?
I'll tell you what, Frankie Barroso's not going to lay down right now. He is in P3 and he is gaining on these guys quick. It is go time already.
And these two not giving an inch. Oh, we got somebody coming onto the track. We got a late bloomer. That ain't good.
No, sir.
Hey, and we didn't talk cautions. I'm going to say 4 cautions tonight.
Ooh, 4? Okay. That's actually pretty good. I don't know. For me, that's tough. I guess we'll find out. I'm thinking 6. I'll say 6.
6.
Pressure's
okay,
up.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I like it. Good little battle back there going on with Matt Smith and Matthew Fleming.
The Mats.
The Mats getting after it.
And hey, folks, tonight, just so you guys know, every car with the green banner on their cars, let's try and get a nice zoom in version. Here we go. Bunch of playoff drivers right here. Championship guys with these lime green banners. These are your championship 16 drivers. Pay attention to these guys. All these guys with the green banners are the ones fighting for the championship. I'll tell you what, that's a lot of green, man.
No lie. Almost the entire top 10 is green. Pasoko, though. Look at him. Pasoko in 9th. He's coming in saying, hey, it ain't all playoff boys up here. I'm here, baby, as Meeks is hot on that tushy. Meeks in a new paint scheme tonight by Wills America. Love that paint scheme. Little in-car action from the Pasoko team.
Great view right here of how banked turn 1 and 2 actually is. It does seem it's pretty wide, right, right, Reese, but it is definitely banked and quick. 3 and 4 right here.
Yes.
I mean, you're almost wide out all the way through this 3 and 4. You're not doing a whole lot out of the throttle, maybe for a couple seconds.
2 has that banking that makes you want to keep steering to the left, but that is the trick of this track, right? Turn 2. If you don't let this car, how do you say it, walk up to the wall coming out of 2, you are going to eat the tires right off of this baby.
That's right.
You cannot keep that car low lap after lap. You guys doing a great job. Boy, everybody just kind of fanning out here.
A couple guys kind of falling back in the top of the top 5 right here. Frankie Barroso is just moving back a little bit, but Nick Lights already P3, knocking on the door of P2 right now. Wow, look at this. Nick Lights dives it on the inside.
And something we've seen all season from Nick Lights, he how do you say it? Patience, right? There's no patience in that 4 car. That 4 car likes to get fast real quick, but he's also very good at keeping the longevity of that speed.
Absolutely. I mean, speaking of speed, I mean, right now, Brandon 6 has just set sail right now. Got a 2-second lead, 1.5-second lead actually over Nick Lights.
Yeah, he's cooking right now. Holy moly. I believe so far, I'm looking through the stats, he's got your fast time at the moment. From what I'm seeing. This is diving into 3, coming through 4. Pasoko, come on, baby.
I'll tell you what, a
Pasoko
lot of these
gonna come
guys
out of the top 10.
looking good right now, actually. Unbelievable. A lot of these guys where you just got to stay so patient. I mean, this is a long race. Cautions can obviously affect things, but one yellow, one wreck could ruin your entire playoff.
Yep. Your whole night in the dumpster. Look at that beautiful 51 right there. Josh Larson in that beautiful Exxon paint scheme. There ain't much to it, but I love it.
Sometimes it's the simple ones, man, that just look so good. Nice and clean.
Yes, that 80s, early 90s NASCAR paint scheme look. I love it. Brandon Shelton still rocking that Darlington paint scheme, baby. He loves it.
I'll tell you what, he's making it look pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Sitting in 14th.
He's throwing it back, and he's throwing it low.
That's right.
And so we got cars I'm seeing from turn 3 all the way to turn 1.
Unbelievable.
And that's Texas, right? You know, they keep talking about they're going to reconfigure it because right now this is Texas. You get spread out real fast.
Oh, yeah, easily. A lot of these guys, you know, pretty much the entire field right now really is just kind of nose to tail, single file. I mean, this track, Texas has always been about, you know, kind of a single file track. Not much of a, you know, multi-groove track. Reese, maybe you can talk more about that.
Yeah, this, you know, here, I mean, you go high, you're going to lose it, right? You just can't really go too many places on this track. And you got to stay in the draft. If you don't stay in the draft here, you're done. So it's really, it's get close, get tight, you know, work on people coming out of 2, work on them coming out of 4. Maybe you could throw in like what we're seeing right here, throwing a great dive. Great job by Ryan.
Yeah, Dunkelberger making a great move right there. But this is a really good view of like what these drivers are dealing with 13 laps in.
Yep. And that, like I was about to say, that's a passing point right there. Other than that, it's just hanging on and staying in that draft. Don't let that draft go.
Ooh, Matt Smith right there kind of bounces off that turn 2 wall.
That's all.
Just a little tiny bit, but that's enough.
Just a little bit. So, lap 13, we are 2 laps from halfway through stage 1. And so far, everybody kind of lining out in the way that they qualified. We've seen Pasoko come back a few spots, Barroso come back a few spots, but other than that, everybody fighting to keep their spot, doing a great job.
I'll tell you what, Brandon 6 in that number 66 Chevy Camaro right there. It's actually, he's not really pulling away anymore. Nick Lights has caught up. He's only 1.14 seconds back. And I'll tell you what, 6, I don't know if he's using up, you know, too much tire right now, or if maybe he doesn't care. But right now, he is just out of the way and setting sail. But Nick Lights is definitely catching up just a little bit at a time.
Yeah. So I'm seeing the Bears Den in the caution, in the chat. He's betting on 6 cautions. Bluegill says 6 cautions as well.
Okay.
Let's see who's got the number tonight. What was your number, Steve?
I said 6.
6. Okay. All the 6s out here. In craps, we call that sexy 6.
I'll tell you what, right now, a number who needs a good day is that number 8 of Robert Hissong right now. Currently in P5. Unbelievable run so far. Looking fast, looking sharp in the number 8 Budweiser's scheme. But this is a guy who's in the playoffs, obviously, and has a decently healthy, you know, playoff, you know, I guess a lead in the points, right? But hasn't won yet in the series, but definitely looking pretty good and looking strong right now.
Yep. We just saw a swap for P2. Lights coming back to P3. Bowie gonna take 2. And then who's right behind? It's Silver right behind him. Holy moly. Lights is in a prestige sandwich. Oh, it looks like he's about to get squeezed out. Yep, Light just became the bun.
Interesting call there by Nick Lights. I don't know if this is definitely, you know, on strategy trying to save these tires for the last 12 laps of this stage, but might have used them up.
Well, and we talked about fuel. This stage, 30 laps long. And I'm seeing we may have about 28 laps worth of fuel. So are these boys going to have to pit? Because I don't see any of them getting off the loud pedal.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, like, fuel is just going to be so tight. I mean, if you back off now, I feel like you might be able to save enough gas for the end. But, you know, one caution obviously changes everything. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough.
And I bring that up because I see Lights coming back just a little bit. Right? He's a seasoned driver, IRL and in iRacing, so maybe the brain's turning and he's thinking, I'm just gonna wait just
a little bit.
See if I can tap that pedal a few less times than they do. There's a little group of 4 back there.
Little bit. Chris Buds and Joseph David about to be side by side here in a second.
That's a nice paint scheme.
A lot of these guys, a couple of playoff drivers back here. Matt Opplinger, keep in mind, is that 17th place driver that got in because of Mitch Diamond. Unfortunately, Diamond isn't actually here tonight, but definitely a good run for him so far. We'll see how his playoffs.
I'm looking at car on the move right now. That's going to be the number 26 of Ryan Dunkelberger coming from 15th all the way to 8th. Oh,
unreal.
Boy, old son just busted the top 10. On the move, he's trying to chase down Matthew Fleming in that forward screen printing 88. No beer nuts tonight. And then a guy, so we just talked about one who's climbing. And now, regretfully, right, we got to talk about the one who's falling. I am seeing the number 6 car, Joe David, going from 9th to 16th at the moment. And then right behind him will be Michael Bennett going from 10th You 22nd. Sorry, not right behind him, but qualifying order wise.
I think these guys, Reese, I think they're
Yep.
finding out how much tires are going to play into a huge role, right? We talked about it earlier, where the track is cooler, you know, but the tires are going to fall off. You can't really run too hard with these tires, and I think they're finding out that pretty hard.
That's a great point. Great point. I like it. We're on lap 22, y'all, trying to make our way to 30. Will they have enough fuel? Whoa! Hey, Dern.
Charles Bounds in that 41.
Here.
I mean, you do,
turn
but
left.
not that left.
No, not that left. There's a few more degrees in it. I mean, a few less degrees. That was a 90.
Yeah, Charles Bounds right now sitting in 25th. Unfortunately, a couple laps down right now. I'm not sure what the issue with that is, but 4 laps down right now we're showing on the scoring system. But bad news bears for him.
This is a rough track, and especially if you have held that steering wheel to the left, right? Even this many laps in, those tires are shot. If you're not letting that car snake its way up to the wall, your car's done.
Oh, yeah.
It can't do that lap after lap. So, but that's okay. He showed us right back there. He is ready for Road America at some point.
That is true.
He's ready to take a 90-degree angle.
Can't cut that out. Right now, we see Brandon Bowie cutting. Speaking of cutting in, that last lap, Brandon Bowie, he's now down to 2/10 behind Brandon 6 with 5 laps to go here in the stage.
Yeah, keeping him honest. He's coming back after him. He let him reach out there a little bit. Now he's just reeling him in.
He might catch him. Gets a great run off turn 2.
Yep. I feel like he knows something about fishing, right? Because in fishing, that's what we like to do. We let that fish get out there, let it get tired, and then start reeling it in, baby. Just start reeling him in. Here he comes.
Look at that.
Whoa. I think he's got him. Coming into turn 1. Brandon Bowie takes the lead with 4 laps to go in the stage. Do they have enough fuel, though? They're racing hard. Definitely all over the loud pedal. I think I've said that 6 times already tonight. Brandy Buds, thank you so much for watching tonight. Great move by Bowie.
Awesome job. Clutch performance right there.
One thing about this Prestige team, they keep each other honest.
I'll tell you what, too. Great group of guys as well. I mean, Bowie 6.
That's sticking.
It's good. He's from Milwaukee, maybe. I don't know. But Brandon Bowie, Brandon 6, and Nick Silver. I'll tell you what, Nick Silver, he is not going to let these guys run away with these wins and stage wins for too much longer. Nick Silver is a great driver and fast, and he is not going to play second fiddle for too long.
No, not at all. Not at all. Brandon Bowie looking real strong right here. And now it's 6. Hey, he's got a rear view mirror full of Nick Silver at the moment.
Yes, sir. Those tires wore straight off.
Yep, I think that car's shot. I think he gave it everything he had, or it's a fuel management save.
Ooh, maybe.
Just thinking, fall back just slightly, just a little bit less pedal than everybody else.
Gives it up. Brandon Bowie is leading lap 29. This is the last lap of stage 1. Next time they cross that line, that'll be the first yellow.
So
the
Nick
stage
Bowie
ends.
looking real strong. I'm sorry, Nick Bowie? Who's that?
He's his brother.
Brandon Bowie doing a great job. Holy moly, gonna bring it through 3 and 4. Here he comes. Stage 1 winner tonight, Brandon Bowie, baby. Great job, everybody. Not one caution, Steve. Not
That's right.
one caution. Everybody, it looks like, made it on fuel, but they will definitely need some new sneakers and some more liquid corn. So as they get to that, we're going to go thank our sponsors real quick. We'll be right back from Texas. All right, we're back in Fort Worth, Texas, here at the TexasFamilyMG.com 125. Oh, that was a fun stage.
Oh man, that was great. Nice and
Sure,
clean.
we're in replay mode. Is that right? Oh, there we go.
Here we go. They're coming down pit road now.
All right, everybody gonna come in, as we said before, getting fresh sneakers, getting some more fuel. Who are we gonna lead the charge at 55 miles an hour? 55 or 45? I think
55. Yes, sir.
55. Sorry.
The whole field's coming down.
Coming. All right, so let's see how they stack up when they come out. Who's gonna have the fastest pit coming out? Boo should have this licked in the bag. If the 23 doesn't come out, come on. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, Nick Silver getting out there.
Great
Buds.
move.
Wait, how's Buds? Oh, Bud stayed out.
Hey, good move. Gets that one point for leading a lap.
Move. That was a great move. Great move. Pat on the back for the Bud or for the Nick Silver camp. Great
Awesome job. Well, I'll tell you what.
617 says, I just got here. I'm running late. What did I miss? You just missed stage 1, baby. But guess what? It's YouTube. You can go back and watch it.
We'll see you in 20 minutes.
And then you'll have to go back and watch that.
That's true. So Chris Buds in that number 1 Chevy Camaro, looking really good. Man, I'll tell you what, this guy, he is so fast. He's missed a couple races just because of, some personal stuff and some equipment issues. But I'll tell you what, do not sleep on this guy. He is so good, so talented, and fast once he gets that chance. So right now we're going to see him lead this thing. I don't know if this is a position, for just that 1 point, or maybe he thinks he's got the speed to hold off these guys, but I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah, but here's my worry. My worry is them tires. Listen, everybody just came in and put some Nikes on. And this guy's out here with some Skechers.
Oh,
like mall walking Skechers at the moment.
Oh, he's got those grass stained New Balance right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So if I'm the one car, if I'm his hello, crew chief, I'm a little worried.
I'll tell you what, I mean,
because I'm not gonna drop his driving skills. It's the tires I'm worried about.
Exactly.
He is gonna have a handful because he is gonna have the entire Prestige camp right behind him, outside of Dunkelberger. He's got everybody.
Oh, for sure.
He's gonna have Silver, Bowie, Six, Barroso, Lights, Fleming, Dunkelberger, Pasoko, and Brandon Shelton. Brandon Shelton busting in the top 10. But those names that I just named, I know me personally, that is not the names I want right behind me.
That's right.
That is a long list of woof.
Well, Nick Buds right now is actually going to be scored. He is falling back. Looks like he might have been given some kind of EOL, or maybe he's just choosing to do it based on his tires or whatnot. Maybe, again, I think he wanted to just lead that 1 lap to get that 1 point, but strong move on his part, but looks like he is given the EOL.
So, okay. All right. He's falling back. Hopefully, he's going to be given the EOL, because the 1 car's a lap ahead. Well, we'll see how this all plays out. All right, lights are out on the pace car. We're going live right after turn 4, baby. So coming on the backstretch, y'all, this is going to be 45 laps. 45 laps. We're going all the way to lap 70. And Brandon Bowie going to see if he can get it done twice in a row.
That's right. It's actually 35 laps, Reese, to lap 70.
I'm sorry.
Going to be all over again. 35 laps. These guys.
Just kidding.
If these guys try again, hey, if this stage goes green, these guys can't make it on fuel. So we're going to see some strategy here, potentially.
All right. The Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, Nissan pace car is about to make its way off the track. I still have no clue what that thing is. All right. Brandon Bowie going to bring us to the green flag. Look at Barroso tucking in tight. Oh, these boys, come on, squeeze together. Here we go. Everybody's so far apart. As Bowie going to scream into turn 1. But we know 6 and lights will be right there with him. Just give them one moment. They'll be right back. I'm hearing a little bit of radio action, Steve. There might have been a little confusion in the Bud camp. What was going on? Not sure just yet.
It's all right. Buds is still scored the leader, but he was definitely dropping back, so that'll have to be a black flag that's probably cleared, it sounds like, from the race control standpoint. But Jeff Teacher right now, 87 car, making a dive into the 6. Looking pretty strong right there.
Speaking of the 6, he's got the 6 right above him. Oh, nope, now behind him. Great job at Tetro. And this is Texas, right? You can get fanned out real fast here if you don't watch it. Restarts is definitely, you need to capitalize on those restarts. If somebody makes the slightest mistake, you got to capitalize also. That'll be another. Bud's in the pit.
Looks like it. Okay, so it looks like he did stay out for that green flag, but now the scoring system has corrected itself. Right now he's back down in 24th, so looks like everything has sorted out the right way.
Wow.
Back out front, Nick Silver in that 15, excuse me. Machine looking real good, keeping it real.
Doing a great job. Everybody doing a great job this race. I was about to point one person out, but dadgum, everybody. So look how tight. Yo!
Ryan
Shelton.
Pizzuto. Oh.
Yikes. Pizzuto doing a great job, though. Hanging with all these playoff contenders.
I'm really impressed by that 3 car.
And, if you look at our ticker over here on the side, I notice our playoff drivers aren't showing up in green, but if you will focus on the car, you will see green stripes. They'll be on the visor and on the bottom lip of the car. Like you see right here on the 55 car. Be looking for those green marks on the car, and you'll see every playoff driver.
Yes, sir. Man, I am so surprised by these guys. Ryan Pasoko right now in P7, looking so good right now. Not a playoff driver per se, but just making these guys just sweat up here in the front. So good.
Yes.
Brian Dixon.
Whoa!
Uh-oh, in that 03 car. Man, this guy snuck out a win back in Atlanta.
He did.
And I'll tell you what, right now, looking pretty strong in P11. That's nothing to shake about.
We almost have all our playoff drivers in the top. Whoa, 10. Hello, bud.
Hold on now.
Coming around you, baby. Ooh, if we go back to the Buds camp, I was about to say Tetro got hung up behind Buds. That's going to lose him some spots. It looks like he's already lost 4. He's got to get around him coming into 1. Can he make it? Oh, everybody going to get. Bud still trying to get up to speed. Great job. All
yeah,
right.
these cold conditions, you really have to get those tires warmed up. But it takes about a lap and a half to really get up there, and that's what that was.
Bud's doing a great job. To the high side, he's going to let some guys through. There you go. How you doing? Here you go. A little Texas hospitality right there. That's what we call that. Be kind, be courteous. Okay, don't let that many spots out. Come on, Buds. Let's get it, baby.
Looking good. Back of the field's getting pretty racy right now.
Here. Yeah.
Anthony Williams.
Well, Bud's really liking that high groove, Steve, but there's not a groove there.
It's just not fast. Ooh, we see a car in the grass. Who is this?
I saw
Mike
that.
Corvo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Oh, your league fan favorite in the All-Star race is in the wall here in round 1 of the playoffs.
Man. No caution is out. Keeps the car straight, but unfortunate for him. It's going to be some damage on the left front.
And while this is playing out, back up on the trial, Nick Lights trying to make a move on Brandon 6. Trying.
There's a
I
green
thought he was
cone
gonna
on the
get him.
track.
If you know iRacing, everybody knows the blue cone and the green cone. They never stand a chance. Them poor things have been hated on since day one.
Brandon 6 gives Nick Lights that position right there in turn 3. It is a smart move, trying to hold on to those tires. Obviously, these guys are trying to maybe even hold on to their fuel mileage too. Nick
Yeah.
Lights, though, he is not. I mean, he is just full afterburners right now. He is straight.
Yeah,
He's going
Lights
straight to the
just-
moon.
That man just hit the loud pedal. I said it again. That's
That's
eight.
number 7.
I'm done.
Chat, we need to keep a counter right now. How many times Reese says loud pedal?
Golly.
We're gonna make that a
Holy
segment.
Toledo. Ugh. Lights making his way around the 23.
Hey, you
He's
know,
gone.
I'm pretty impressed right now. Nick Silver has a 2-second lead over these guys. Granted, not really, backing up. Maybe he's hoping for a caution to kind of set these things straight. But here's the thing: every lap he leads could be, going towards that bonus 3
Yes.
points for leading the most laps. That could be huge.
And I'm still on fuel. I know you told me 28 laps on fuel. They did make that 30, but this one's 35. As we
Yes.
got two side by side right here. The
These
03 and
guys-
the 28.
These guys are not giving each other an inch. That 35 car, Matt Smith, trying to sneak in, trying to play spoiler.
Yeah, and this is for 10th position right here.
That's huge.
Come on, boys. Matt Smith right there showing in the 11th spot in that black and red Douglas distribution car. Right behind him, Brandon Shelton in the Honeybees. We're on board right now with Matt Smith coming through the tri-oval. This track is so fast. I love this track. It needs it's got a few things that needs to be worked out, but all in all, this track's such a fast, man, look how low he stayed right there.
So good.
You can't do that here in Texas. You gotta let that thing come up to the wall, baby.
That's right.
I mean, I guess unless you're passing. I guess if I'm passing, keep it down. Uh-oh.
Mike Corvo still having some issues. Looks like he might have just coming down on pit road. Looks like maybe coming back on track. Back on track it is.
Oh.
Oh, Nick Silver's
I
falling.
was gonna go back in.
Silver's falling quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. Excuse me. That was the scoring system. Having
Okay.
a little, give me a little heart attack there for a second. Mike Corvo might be down on power, honestly, after that big hit. Let's ride on board, see if we can find any kind of issue here with him.
Well, we're riding on board. Can we find a replay of that hit or no?
Well, I don't think so, unfortunately. Right now, it's long gone. Actually, let's take a look.
See if we see anything here, y'all. We're in camp. I don't know if he just came out of the
Ooh.
corner a little
Kinda launches
low
it.
and
Oh, yeah, that was that hit.
And that's to the front. iRacing, when you hit the front bumper, it's not good.
Nah, oh man, it's unfortunate.
That goes straight to the motor here in iRacing.
Not sure what's going on there with our replay transition, but we're gonna act like it never even happened, so it's all right. Nick Silver, P1. Technical difficulties. It's okay. Listen, we're not professionals, but we're having fun. And I'll tell you what,
I'm having a blast, baby.
I am at the end of the day. That's what we're here for, man. Nick Silver, dominant, 2.75 seconds in the lead. Looking so good right now. 52 laps already into this race.
Strong's not even the word. Listen, this car needs a daggum inspection. What in the world?
So good.
I mean, he's gone, and he's pulling still.
Oh, yeah.
He's not losing any time.
He's not.
He's now up to a 3-second lead. Good grief.
Hey, back to your point earlier about Ryan Dunkelberger kind of catching through the field and flying on
Yeah, he's
through. Here
got-
he is. Just past Frankie Barroso in that 12 car, but he's making his way up there.
That's right. Don't count him out. He's on the move. Dixon making his way into ninth. I saw back there. There's Frankie Barroso. He's working on Dunkelberger. Barroso, hey, doing okay, right? He had the best race all season on the last race of the regular season. Trying to show everybody tonight, hey, I deserve to be in this playoff, baby. I did want to say it. Listen, Sex, I did want to say it. They're learning me.
They are. Oh, Nick Lights.
Look at him go. Uh-oh.
Nick Lights coming down the pit road.
Uh-oh.
Making a
Ooh,
bold
and the
strat
break,
here.
Baby. Okay.
Grabbing fuel
remember,
early.
This one's
Interesting.
35 laps. Steve, 35 laps. They're going to need a little bit of liquid.
Yeah, but we still have 15 laps to go. So what kind of strategy is this? The undercut.
Getting ready for stage 2. No. Yes. That's what I got.
All the
Yes.
above.
Yes.
Great
All
call.
right.
Well, we're
Go
going to
for
find out real quick if he's going to make that strategy work out. I guess we're going to find out.
So
Back in the
Steve-
pack. Go ahead.
Well, Dunkelberger 15th to 4th. But
Oh, man.
our man on the move right now isn't even Dunkelberger. I got you one better, baby.
Uh-oh. Who's
Coming
that?
from 22nd all the way to 8th. Brian Dixon in the 03.
Woo.
Man's on the move.
I'll tell you what. Here's a
Doing
guy.
Great job tonight.
Here's a guy right here that, and I found this out real quick in the preseason at Nashville, this is a guy that when you give him the car and track combination, he is deadly. And right
Yes.
now we're looking like Texas is one of these tracks. You know, he made his way into the
Gotta
playoffs.
respect it.
Oh, he is locked in right now. And I'll tell you what, this is huge for him. So kudos.
I'm reading chat here. Hey, Google. Okay, I said it. I said it, and I do appreciate all y'all watching tonight. Thank you so much. Y'all be sure to let your friends know playoffs just started in the Wills America Cup Series. Go let them know we'll be here every Thursday night.
So Brandon Bowie making that trip down to pit road in that 23 Mambasita Toyota Camry. Something funny?
No?
Okay.
All right. Oh, 52 pitting in. I'm sorry, 32 pitting in.
A
Nick
lot of
Biddy
these
coming.
guys, so good.
Joe DeVede in the 6 coming over the radio.
A lot of guys coming in.
Yep, there they come.
Almost all of Prestige right now. Matt Smith coming in.
And if
Smart
you're Mike
move.
Cuervo, this is okay. This is okay. You got new fuel. New fuel.
That's
You
right.
have a full tank of fuel. You can gain a lap back right here.
Yeah. You get 4 fresh fuel right now.
It's not watered down. It's fresh.
Well, hey, taking
Well,
over,
I'm pitting in.
taking over that top spot. It's still Nick Silver. He is committed to this. He sees his teammates pitting right now, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna keep leading."
Wait, he's almost a full pit. How do you call that? Pit time out. I don't know how to say that.
We're gonna go with it.
26. 26 right there on your screen, y'all. Doing a great job tonight.
Hey, I'll tell you what. What's dangerous about this? These guys pitting so early, with at this point 9 laps to go in stage 2. If a yellow comes out right now, these guys are trapped a lap down. So
Yes.
that's the only issue about this strategy. But if it stays green, as this race seemingly has gone so far, then they're definitely safe. And it's a good call because these guys, I mean, do you take tires here? You only get 4 sets. So I feel like a lot of these guys are just saving their tire sets for the last part of the race.
Little update. Jeff Tetro is going into pits. Another update. Seoul is scrambling 30 fighter jets after North Korea jets approach the border. So that's happening right now.
All right.
We've got these 30 guys going in circles. We've got other 30 guys going in for the hunt. Holy moly. Thank
That's
y'all
right.
so much for watching tonight. Stage 2 almost finished here.
Second
Oh,
caution. No.
Where?
Uh-oh.
Where's
There's
it at?
Charles Balance.
It was in pits. What happened?
Let's take a look. Just loses it. Oh,
Owning his.
holds the brakes.
Listen, there's only one Kim block.
That's true. Very strange I will say, very strange how that brought out the caution. Let's watch it again real quick. I mean, he gets loose right here. He's not off the track. He's not stopped.
And it's like he just poofed into the pits, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, he's dead on the apron when he's fully spinning out and sideways. Hits the inside wall. I'm really surprised a yellow flag brought this out. Held the brakes. Great job on his part to not get back onto that racing surface in front of this big group of cars coming up in front of him. But nevertheless, this does bring out our caution, a huge caution right now for these guys. This is going to change a lot of things.
So caution, lap 62 here at Texas, y'all. We are just a few laps away from the stage end. I wonder if this one's going to eat up the stage. Steve, you'd be able to tell us more on that.
It's not. No, it's lap 64. So right now, at this point, they're going to go back green.
Going to stay lap 64?
Well, it's the laps continue to go down either way, right? But lap 70 is still our stage end, and we might get a 1 or 2 lap shootout here, but that's just how it is. That's how this works.
All right. So, boys coming into pits, y'all, we are going to take a quick break real quick. Let y'all hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back from Texas. All right, we're back in Fort Worth, Texas, y'all, for the Texas Family MG.com 125. Whew. Well, we've had a great race so far. We had a little oopsie there on the track. It only involved one car, so that's good. Nobody getting hurt besides the man himself who was involved.
I'll tell you what, the only one with hurt right now is my feelings. We got Serby in the chat saying, hey, a yellow flag brought out the caution. You don't say, Steve. Well, listen, man, you know what? I get nothing to say. Okay, I've got my hands up right now. You're right.
Oh, what up, Serby? How you doing, baby?
We love him. We love the chat. Everybody in there. Listen, at the end of the day, we're having fun. It's fun first, and then professionalism, maybe second or third.
Yeah, second. Hey, but I tell you what, one who is hating this, that old 15 car Nick Silver.
Yeah. I mean, this is rough because
is not what he wanted.
A lot of these guys get trapped a lap down. I mean, right now we're looking at 13th on down as a lap down, and that's tough. But that's part of the strategy, right? I mean, these guys, you know, they tried it, right? And that was the thing that we talked about earlier: is that if a caution comes out now, you're stuck.
That's right. And if you are the sponsor wearing car tonight, baby, you're in that 12 car and you're loving this.
Well, a couple of guys too.
Rosso to second.
Oof. A couple of guys getting those wave rounds. Keep in mind, Reese, the guys, this right now, this is advantage for anybody who didn't pit, right?
Yeah,
under that green flag.
And if you were in the pits, oof.
That's right. But here we are, Brandon 6. Frankie Barroso saying he's in P1, so they're the front row. Matthew Fleming in P3. So just so everybody knows right now, we're coming to the green. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout for the end of the stage.
Right.
That's huge. It's
Lights are out on the pace car. Brandon Bowie getting kicked back from the front all the way back to 12th. Ouch. Ouch, that hurts. Nick Lights, a lap down in 17th. That hurts. We're going to have some fast boys coming through the pack.
Yes, we are.
Barroso getting them a trunk full of the pace car. All right, look, these guys, come on, guys, pack it in. Pack it in.
I know, yeah. Look at this gap right here. These guys got to just straighten out.
My Lord.
Unbelievable. But hey, either way, 2-lap shootout. I don't know, chat. Let us know what's going to happen here. P1.
1980s. My Atlanta.
P1 here always gets such a strong advantage on this. Let's take a look at how Brandon 6
Here we go.
leads these guys.
Pace car is going to come off the track. Paula Fleming going to see what her son can do right there in the 88 car as Brandon 6 sends us to the green flag. Here we go. 6 had a heck of a
He's
jump.
gone. He's gone.
What in the world? That cat's gone.
Oh, look at this backstretch. 3 wide right now going into
Look at
turn 3.
3 wide. Duggelberger inside of Matthew Fleming. Whoo, baby. Yahtzee.
We're
Gonna keep him honest. We're 3 wide coming out of 4. That's not supposed to happen.
We are 1 lap to go in stage 2.
This is what happens when you hit a bee's nest. Everything just goes everywhere. Look at these boys right here.
Oh man, look at this
Side by
spot.
side in the pack, and Nick Lights just sending it down the bottom. There's so much to watch.
Brandon 6 coming around, going to be winning stage 2 at the line here.
Great job by Brandon 6. I mean, he's been strong all season, Steve.
That's true, but strong run yet again. Looking so good.
Man, that top 10 was getting feisty right there.
Huge points for these guys. I mean, Anthony Williams, P10, Ben Madden, 9th, Brian Dixon, 8th. Strong run for a lot. Michael Bennett, P6. We've talked about him all season long, just a bad luck, but P6 right now is a huge break for him.
Yes, and if y'all weren't here for the pre-race, y'all, we talked about it. You cannot get cut in this first round, right? So right now, you're just trying to cushion your points lead. Nobody getting cut at the end of tonight. That'll be in round 2. And how many are going to get kicked at the end of round 2, Steve? How many are we losing each race?
Well, each race, we're not losing anybody, but next week in Martinsville, that is the cutoff race for the round of 16. We will be losing 4 drivers from the championship playoffs. So, yes,
Yikes.
just like the real thing. Hey, speaking of which, the real thing. Whoops. So right now,
What were we speaking of?
we have Charles Bounds right here in the 41 car on air right now from the Infield Care Center. Charles, man, how you doing today? How's your race? What's going on?
Yeah, it's just been a testament to the whole season's technical issues. Got a black flag, was going back into pits, downshifted too early and blowed the motor up, and it spun me out. So just appreciate Young's Auto Center being on board with us this year. I'd like to thank them, and just move on to the next one. It's just been a tough season.
Yes, sir. Unfortunate for sure, but I'll tell you what. Are you out of the race, or you still trying to make it around?
No, I'm out of the race. I blew it sky high.
Oh, no.
Oh man. All right, dude. Well, hey, you know what? Next week, Redemption Week, Martinsville. Go get him back then, man.
I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Oh, so bad news out of the 41 camp. That is not good. Another bad news. The lights flickered here in this booth, and I've lost all visuals.
Someone didn't pay the bills over there in Texas Motor Speedway.
Baby, when you left me, everything left me. I can't see nothing.
Oh man, they took the kids, they took the house, they took the lights.
banging on this TV screen. I still don't have an image. All right, y'all, with that, real fast before we go green again, we're going to go say thank you to our sponsors one more time. We'll be right back. That's Steve Tucker. I'm Reese Kelva. We'll see you in a second. All right, we're back at the TexasFamilyMG.com 125 here in Fort Worth, Texas at Texas Motor Speedway. Beautiful night race going on tonight, Steve. And so far, a great race. And we got that 3-car up front right now.
Yes, we do. Michael Bennett Racing, Chevys of Ryan Pasoko and Michael Bennett. Look, right now, P1 and 2, unbelievable job for these guys. Honestly, I can't wait to see what these guys can do. They haven't really been up front a lot this season. A lot of bad luck and just bad strings of issues. But so far, this should be awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. And I'm really excited to see what Pasoko can do right here. He's been strong. He has not been falling off the pace. He hasn't just been falling back through the field. If anything, he's working his way through. That 3-car right there started 11th.
Oh, yeah.
And the 19 started 10th. Wait a minute. Let's break this down, y'all. The top 5 started 10th. Oh, I'm sorry, 11th, 10th, 15th, 22nd, and 24th. And I've been saying that about this series all season long. It doesn't matter where you qualify. We see the rear come to the front, and sometimes we see the front fall back to the rear.
That's right. It's just one of those seasons that anybody can win. I mean, obviously we have our dominant guys, right? The fast guys, the regulars, but a lot of these guys, you see it right here. Look at our top 10. Just an unbelievable skill set for all these guys right here. We're coming to 1 to go. Actually, the green flag right now, lap 75, and we'll have.
We're about to drop it.
Oof, this race is flying by, man. Only 1 caution for incidents.
It is going by very quickly. Y'all, we got 3 top 10 qualifiers that are a lap down at the moment. Robert Hissong, Matt Smith, Joe David. So they're going to be doing everything they can right here to try and. Actually, they're hoping for a caution, really.
That is
need
true.
A caution. That's what they're hoping for. All right, lights out. Come on, pace car, get out of our way, baby. We're ready to have some fun.
Right now, only the top 13 are on the lead lap because of all that mess at the end of stage 2. Reese, take us away.
All right, there we go. Karen got out of our way. It's time to go racing here at Texas. Ooh, little bump right there from Bennett. Pasoko gone. Which kind of surprises me because the 19 car and the 3 are on the same team. They should be talking to each other.
That's right. They should.
He is falling like a rock.
Old tires, maybe.
You know what? You might be onto something with that. Bennett's got a handful. Pasoko, he's going to have a handful. Ryan Dogelberger coming down the backstretch, coming into 3. Pasoko doing a great job, keeping it out in front. Got about a car length ahead. Great job. Ooh, Dogelberger strong, coming out of 4. Down the tri-oval. Into turn 1. Okay. I kind of thought Dunk. Oh, there he goes. Dunk's gone. Slingshot engaged.
Strong move right there. Ryan Pasoko not giving it up, though.
No, he's not. 26, just that strong. We've been seeing it from him all night long. He's been fighting his way up through the pack, all the way from 15th, and he is now your leader here at Texas.
Tell you what, Michael Bennett kind of found his little stride right here on that 1 lap. Right now, sitting in P5, making it stick, making it work.
Yeah, doing a great job. Whoa. Lights trying to come through the pack. He's right there behind Tetro. Right beside Matt Smith. What are we looking at? That right there is
Oh, look at this
Lights.
race.
Whoa! Lights!
Oh, man.
Tetro to the bottom. Smith behind Lights. They're both going to try and get around him. Can they get around the City Chevrolet? Lights makes quick work. Hello, English. Matt Smith going to get a good run coming out of 2. He's got Tetro as they come into 3, maybe. Tetro going to send it low. Yep, Smith around. Going to come back down to the bottom. There is not a groove up there.
No, sir. Nick Light's making short work of these guys right here on the outside.
Yeah, there's you know, this bottom groove, you get up high and the rear end wants to try and beat you out of the turn.
That's right. Ooh, Matt
Just starts
Smith.
coming around.
Great move here on the
Whoa.
inside of turn 3.
Smith on the move at the moment. He'll get him feisty.
Back up front, Ryan Tunkelberger still leads the race. Looking strong as usual. Ryan Pasoko not going away, though, in P3.
Brandon 6 back up in there. Bowie already back up in the 4th. Larson busting the top 10. Great job by him. Great job by Larson. He's been right outside of that top 10 this whole night. Great to see him in there as he's trying to chase down Nick Silver, who was so dominant right there at stage 2.
Hey, and one guy I want to talk about real quick that we haven't really mentioned a whole lot this race is the 88 of Matthew Fleming in that Fort Worth screen printing car. Looking really strong. He is the 3rd ranked driver in these playoffs right now with 2 wins back in Charlotte and Daytona. Looking so strong right now. Again, P8. This is a man that is just looking for those stage points and being there at the end.
Yeah, trying to put on a great show for a local sponsor here out of Fort Worth, Texas. See what he can do for him. Whoa, as we're getting tight, Fleming is in a sandwich.
Who has to back it up there just a little bit. Nick Silver's going to get a little bit dicey right here.
Man. Well, these 2 powerhouse cars have some heat on them at the moment.
Yes, they do.
Nick Silver, he's been fast all night. No way he stays right here. There's no way. 6, I'm seeing up front, gets the lead as we're watching this battle right back here.
Takes that lead back just like that.
And look at Pasoko. I'm sorry. I know we're focused on 1 and 2 right here in a dogfight, but that 3 car doing a hell of a job staying right there.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Pasoko has always impressed me. There's been some races, even last season, where he's coming 2nd and 3rd, and you're just like, wait, where did he come from? I think this is one of those races today, Reese. He's looking so good.
I have had a moment of where did he come from once.
Oh, man. Frankie Barroso, he's kind of stayed in that 5th and 6th spot the entire time, but definitely consistent. But he's got a rear end full of Matt Fleming and Nick Silver right now.
Silver coming to the bottom. Great job by Silver. You knew at some point it's gonna bust around these 2. He's doing a great job.
Reese, do you have to sneeze
you
or
better go, baby. What?
you have to sneeze or something? What's going on?
I'm okay. TexasFamilyMG.com, our sponsors tonight. Y'all go check them out.
We are unlocked today, guys. It's all right. Brandon 6 is locked in that 66 Mamacita Chevy. Looking so good, but I'll tell you what, like we said, Reese,
Sir.
Brian Dixon, P5, like what is happening today? Brian Dixon, P5, we talked about him earlier. You know, if you give this guy the right track, he is going to be so fast, and today is one of those races for him.
It is. Listen, and we said he needs to start having races that proves he's supposed to be here.
That's right.
So many guys, drivers here in the league, you know, there was some rumbling, right? Hey, he was given that. Well, He's proven to us right now it wasn't just given to him. And if
That's
it
right.
was, it was given to the right guy, because right now he's in the top 10 looking strong, baby.
Yes, sir. Top 5 right now. Strong run for him. Right behind him, Nick Silver.
Nick Silver, a dog. He's coming through. Oh, I think he's about to make quick work, though. I'm not going to lie. Silver looking very healthy tonight.
Looking so good.
Oh!
Pasoko
look
is
how
falling
low.
back.
Got a 2. I mean, you can't do that. You can't do that all night. Yep. I think Pasoko's tire's worn out.
A little bit.
He's falling back. Look at old Hisson.
We talked about
Get
him
that
earlier.
Budweiser 8 car.
Right now in P14, he is the first car lap down, unfortunately, because of that green flag debacle earlier, the pit strategy, and the just the horrible timing of that yellow flag. But right now, he is in that lucky dog spot, so if a yellow does come out, he's going to be right back on the lead lap.
You know, to that point, so many of these guys got ate up by that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm showing 7, 8. I'm showing 8 guys 1 lap down, and I am going to cough that up to that caution that happened during those green flag pits.
That's right. And here we go right here. Thomas Meeks in that 55 on the way outside. Not sure what's going on here. That's not going to work. But I'll tell you what,
No.
he enters these playoffs 15th in the standings, and this is the man who needs all the playoff points he can get right now as he dives on the inside of Brandon Shelton.
Wow. Okay, so maybe he did find a little speed on the top.
Little bit.
Because he came barreling down the backstretch. But listen, this ain't Darlington, okay? Let's not get comfortable on the hot side. Speaking of Darlington, Brandon Shelton right behind no Meeks. Trying to stay with him. Tetro right there. As we're in car with Mr. Madden in the 33.
Oh, it's so close. Teacher tried
Got a
to...
right rear full of Tetro. Oh, Tetro stayed down. Doing a great job coming through the tri-oval. Come on, Tetro. Go, baby. That's a beautiful paint scheme on that 33.
It's so good. That Starlight paint scheme, so good. Brandon 6 up front again, still with a 2.2 second lead.
2 seconds, y'all.
So dominant.
The leader, every time, the leader is just walking away.
Yeah, it's crazy. We saw this with Silver. We saw it with Lights. We saw it with everybody so far. It's just clean air is king here.
Man. I mean, 6 got time to go across the street to Buc-ee's, come back, and still be in the lead. Matthew Fleming right here on your screen. Showing in the 4th position. There's Frankie Barroso.
Oh, no. Michael
Showing
Bennett.
in the 6th position. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
Michael Bennett was into in the pits and then disconnected. Not sure if he had any kind of issue going on with his car, but just unfortunate for him.
Steve, we
Out
got
of the
somebody
race.
in the chat. He's rooting on the number 8 car.
Aha.
Number 8.
Good old Robert Hissong. Strong run so far. Great looking car, too.
I love that Budweiser. Any Budweiser paint scheme tastes delicious. And hey, right behind that 8 car, that's that number 4 of Nick Lights. Busting back into the top 10. Oops.
Little high during right there. Anywho.
I can't be the only person who's ever FaceTimed on accident, okay?
I mean,
That
hey,
just happened, y'all.
I'm right here in the booth with you. I don't know what the point is, but
I want to see your face.
I'm right here.
Speaking of see your face, Nick Lights wants to see his song right beside him as he goes around him. I don't know what kind of transition that was. I'm going to work on it.
Let's ride on board Nick Lights right now. Tires are about 20, 25 laps old at this point, so we're going to get a real good look to see, how these guys are dealing with it. So a lot of these guys I'm noticing right now, Nick Lights is actually in 4th gear, so he is downshifting. Looks like he's actually staying in gear 4 Gear 4? Fourth gear.
Yep.
And now finally shifts at the start-finish line. Interesting call right here, but tires are getting so old. You got to do it.
Listen, we've hoped y'all are having a blast out there watching this race. We're having fun calling it. I'm sorry if it sounds like we've been drinking a little TX whiskey. Okay, but we're in Texas. It's round 1, and we're having fun, baby.
Yes, sir.
Melissa, thank you so much for watching.
Uh-oh. Brandon Bowie coming down to pit road. The first of many, assumingly.
But I don't think that's an uh-oh. This is on purpose. This is... He wants this. This is a strategy call.
This is a oh, not an uh-oh.
This is a oh. But if you're everybody behind him, it's time to get into the pits. We've seen him do this how many times this season, Steve?
Oh, many.
And it always works out.
I'm pretty sure, you know what? I believe Brandon Bowie is 3 for 3 right now on wins against his teammates when he pits early.
Yeah.
That is the stat.
I think it's time to pit. If you're everybody else, we'll see. We got a group coming down the backstretch. Let's see if they pit.
A lot of guys pitting a lap down, trying to get these. I mean, again, if you're a lap down, if you're,
Nick Silver into the pits.
If you're in the top 10 or outside the top 10, you're going to want to get off of the same strategy as the leaders, right? Try and do something different. We only have 25 laps to go.
Yes, sir. I agree. Now, I'm a little curious as to why Fleming, Barroso, Dixon, Lights, Larson did not follow this 15 car. They're showing, hey, time to get in.
Well, here's the thing. Brandon 6 right now is still out there with a 4-second lead. I mean, what's he going to do? He's staying out there as long as he can. Oh, actually, he's coming in right now. You can see him slowing down.
Yep.
Here he is.
Larson calling out. He's going to come in as well. Woo, locking him up a little bit. Great job. That's 6, getting that thing woed up.
Here's
All
Fleming.
right, there we go. We see it. Fleming. So Barroso staying out. Others staying out.
Frankie might want that one point to lead the lap. Every point here is so key.
Ooh, hey, that's a good point. We have not spoken enough about that either. Y'all, tonight, nobody gets knocked out of the playoffs. So right now is your time to get all the points that you can, get a cushion.
And here he is.
Dunkelberger coming in the pits. Frankie gonna get his lap at Texas. Wearing the sponsor's paint scheme tonight. Great job.
That 1 point could mean transferring to the round of 8 or not. Again, it's only 2 races in this round of 16, so that means only 2 winners. So, I mean, that means 10 spots are going to be based off of points entering the round of 12, so that's going to be huge for these guys.
Barroso going to come around again. He's going to get him another lap. That car getting awfully loose. Come on, Barroso.
Whoa.
Come on, baby.
Real tight right here. Chris Buds actually bounced off the turn 4 wall. Nick Light's trying to make a move right here around these guys.
Yeah, so this whole pack has not pit yet besides that purple car right there. The 15 was the first one to pit. He's a lap down. There's only 2 cars out here on the lead lap at the moment.
These guys got to watch out.
I'm sorry, but if you're the 12 and you're the 4 car.
Oh, no, Brandon Bowie. This is so dangerous because there's so many comers and goers right now. A lot of guys slowing down for the pits. A lot of guys zipping by on fresh tires, still slow, on their current old set of tires. This is a place right now where cautions could happen at any point as we see Frankie Barroso coming into the pits.
Surely Lights is going to come with him.
Surely.
Or Lights is going to get that point.
He is. Again, I mean, if you're on the strategy, you might as well get that 1 point and give yourself something. It's 22 laps to go.
Up. Lights now dropping down into pit lane. Here he comes.
Doesn't lock him up.
I agree with this. We're round 1. You can't get kicked out of the playoffs yet. Get your points.
Exactly. I mean, mathematically, that can definitely, take you out if you have a bad day, right? But at the end, ultimately, you got to have a good day, points-wise and stages.
If I'm an analytics guy, time to come in.
Say
Get
what?
our points. What? Get our points.
So Nick Light's getting those 4 fresh tires. Matt Smith right behind him. Kind of a rough day so far for Matt Smith right now in P14, but continues to kind of fall down. Really hasn't had a top 10 car, unfortunately for him, but still holding on to it. The nose looks clean.
Yeah, it's a clean car. 6. Does 6 know where pit lane is? I think 6 is lost. He's stuck going in circles.
Listen, I don't think he wants his teammate to get the best of him again. I mean, we see Brandon Bowie, like we said a second ago, pits early and then somehow ends up, making it work. Right now, I think 6 is just saying, you know what? I've got enough playoff points. I don't necessarily need to win to get to the next round. I'm going to try something different and try and not let my teammate beat me yet again.
Yeah, no, facts. And I'm sitting there looking at the split from him to Silver. He's pulling on Silver.
Oh, yeah.
He's not losing anything to him, so he's got that going for him. But at the same time, Silver's only 2 seconds behind, and you can't do pit lane and a pit stop in 2 seconds.
No. I mean, right now,
my math is correct.
2.5 seconds. At this point, right now, if you're Brandon 6, you're kind of committed to this strategy, right? If you're going to tug, you're going to tug hard. And right now, I mean, Brandon 6 is up 2.5 seconds. You gotta just commit to it now, right? 18 laps to go. You're gonna wear these tires off, and then you're gonna pit right when fuel has to be taken.
Does it help him if he gets a caution, Steve?
Oh, I mean, it does, because then you get all the cars slow down, right? And everybody has to line up. The only thing about that, obviously, is that, people are gonna be in front of him or whatever. It's tough to say. It's right now. I personally don't think I'd want to be in this position, but it's tough. I think right now he's just trying to do whatever his teammates aren't doing to try and win this thing.
Well, he's doing a great job at it. We can give him that. Your top 5 currently: Brandon 6, Nick Silver, Brandon Bowie, Matthew Fleming, and Ron Dunkelberger, all putting on a great show tonight. Doing a great job. Larson holding strong in 8th as we go in car with Larson. That could have been time better. Great job by Larson. Pasoko right up there ahead of him in 7th. Doing a great job, these two.
Such a good job
with all the playoff drivers.
Such a good job for these guys. I mean, look at the back end of the top 10. I mean, Larson, Pasoko, Dixon, Lights. These guys all need super strong point days, and right now they've got them if they hold on to it.
Yeah. And y'all, next Thursday we're gonna be at Martinsville. We took that little break, but we're back. Yeah, we're back every Thursday.
That's right. And next week is a double Martinsville week. The Flum Dogs Truck Series, we are broadcasting now, so on the Truck Series end. So if you guys missed the Flum Dogs Truck Series broadcast this past Tuesday at New Hampshire, go ahead and take a look at it. It was a blast. Had a crazy finish of that race. I'm not going to spoil it, but go take a look. It was amazing. And we are back next week for the Truck Series and the Cup Series at Martinsville. It's going to be so fun to watch.
You're right. That was a great ending to that Truck Series.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I was too far back. I didn't get to see it. But for round 1, great job by everybody. Only one caution brought out tonight by the drivers themselves.
And that's a testament, right? I mean, these guys aren't, they're racing hard, but at the end of the day, they're just trying to stay clean. Right now, Robert Hassan making that dive in, trying to get that 10th position right now, ahead of Brian Dixon, and gets it easily.
Yep. I feel like Dixon let that go too easy.
A little bit.
Another sportsmanship. Same time, baby. It's playoffs. At least hang your bumper on him just for a second. Blow him up just a little bit, just a touch. Matthew Fleming there on your screen, being scored in the 4th position at the moment. Whoop, back to 6. 6. My neck hurts. 6 coming down the backstretch. He is pulling still.
Oh, he's pulling.
Last time we looked at this car, he was only 2.5 seconds out. Now he is 2.9.
Yes,
almost
he is.
3 seconds.
You got a case of the giggles today, don't you, Reese?
I do.
Man, a couple of guys right here. Ooh, Nick Lights makes a dive right there into turn 3. He is zooming right now pretty hard.
I got the game. I'm so excited to hear your voice. It's been 2 weeks since we've done this.
Oh man, you're too kind.
We're back, baby. We're back. I started getting a little twitch. I was ready to get back.
Oh yeah. Nick Light's right now being shot out of a cannon.
Jesus.
Looking so fast. Look at him. Dives on the inside of Josh Larson like nothing. 10 to go.
Come on, Larson. Stay in the top 10, baby.
Looking great.
I mean, 6 is on cruise control. Like,
Oh,
let's just be
yeah.
honest.
I mean, listen, he heard playoff time. He's got that green banner on. That just means go time right now. And for him, I mean, he's in his office right now. I can't even talk.
So far ahead, I mean, I think we're seeing it happen actually as we see him drop. Uh-oh. He fell back right there. He had a 3-second lead, and now he's back to only about a 2-second. I think he's turning the car off in the turns.
Oh, you're right.
At
That
least
could
through
be
1 and 2.
Wait, who's that?
Silver. I'm sorry, 6. I'm sorry.
But 6 pitted late, so there's no way he's got no more fuel left. That's gonna be close. 8 laps to go.
I'm trying to figure out why he dropped. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, speaking of a great runner now, Ben Madden, a resident from Australia, such a good guy. The whole season, in my mind, Reese, this is my comeback driver of the year. Beginning of the year, just learning the car, not understanding maybe just fully, how ovals work, how this kind of racing works. But doing such a good job, has definitely stayed out of trouble, and has learned the car and looking real good right now. Actually in P11, so good for these guys.
I agree. I myself being one of those guys at the beginning of the season going, how did he get in? What happened here? But now I'm eating my words. Madden doing a great job towards the latter half of the season and here into the playoffs, showing, hey, I belong here, baby. Had a little hiccup there at the beginning, but we're good.
That's right.
Worked out the kinks as he chases down Thomas Meeks down the backstretch coming into 3. Oh, hello, 6. We're back. Look out. Let's look out the rear of 6's car.
We're not going to see a whole lot right now.
No, it is a ghost town back there, y'all. Nothingness. I mean, you could lift the whole front stretch.
So good. Such a good job by him. Frankie Barroso making that pass for P5 against his teammate Matt Fleming. Again, tires are playing a role here for sure, but Silver still maintaining a 3-second lead. But we only have 5 laps to go.
So Powerhouse trying everything they can here. But Prestige, I mean, they're your top 4, and they're just so daggum strong.
Oh, yeah.
Barroso and Fleming trying to chase them down. Not happening. Lights up to P8. There's old Jeff Tetro.
I'll tell you right now, all these guys are pretty much not single file, but they're just all spread out the entire track.
Let's stay right here on this camera. We're going to see when we see Brandon 6 come by. He is currently coming through the turn. Oh, just kidding. Oh, and this is what it's like, right? I go to TMS every year. They get so spread out here.
Good job with these guys. Nick Silver is closing that gap just a little bit, but 3 laps to go. Definitely not going to have enough time to catch this guy.
I mean, he's gained a 10th.
Again, so dominant by Brandon 6. We've seen him be dominant in races, but then unfortunately not win them because of certain circumstances or yellows or just strategy based on other guys. So right now, this is definitely a testament to his season and obviously his push to become champion.
I got something that'll knock your socks off. The gap from 1st to 10th, almost 20 seconds.
I'm not even wearing socks and they just blew off my feet.
But hey, Brandon Bowie, he started tonight 1st. He was as low as 12th. He's back up into 3rd. Doing a great job.
And here we are,
I
white
just-
flag
I just
left.
don't think we have enough time. White flag is out. He's gone. Brandon 6, round 1 here in Fort Worth, Texas. Gonna catch him another white and black checkered flag. I don't know what other color it'd be.
Here he is.
Gonna earn him a Stetson hat here at Texas in round 1. Coming through 4 down the front stretch. Everybody, we've said it many times before. Brandon 6 is your winner here at Texas. Great job. Dominant. Steve, all season. Dominance.
All season, man.
Dominance. If I had one word to describe him, his team, dominant.
His team just knows how to get it done. Powerhouse,
Yes.
Prestige worldwide. These guys just work together so well. They just do such a good job as far as teamwork and just managing a race, right? A race like this, though, at the end of the day, only one caution for an incident. Such a good job by these guys. So much respect on track, and really, really good and impressive.
He was just honing his inner Dell Senior there for a second. He was all up in the grass, baby. Great job by him tonight. So, everybody's across the line. It's going to be Brandon 6, Nick Silver, Brandon Bowie, Frankie Barroso, and Ryan Dunkelberger, your top 5, y'all. We're going to go get a word from our sponsors. That's Steve Tucker. I'm Reese Kelba. We'll be right back with our post-race coverage. Okay, we're back here for our post-race coverage of round 1 here in Fort Worth, Texas at Texas Motor Speedway. This has been the TexasFamilyMG.com 125. First one in the box. He started first. He came across the line in 3rd. Steve, that's going to be Mr. Brandon Bowie. Brandon Bowie, you got a copy on us?
Yes, sir.
Bowie, from 1st to 3rd. That's it. Not much movement. Actually, you even went as far back as 12th and then came back up to 3rd. Walk us through tonight's race. I mean, it's fast, but it's Texas. Walk us through tonight. How was it for you?
Man, I kind of threw away a win there, in my opinion. But I don't know. It was stage 1 was good. 6 had went out there and basically gave me a rabbit to chase. So took my time and chased him back down, made the pass on the high side, and won stage 1. Stage 2, I know it's gonna be iffy if we can make it. 6, of course, comes on the radio. I was like, oh yeah, I could have made it if the caution didn't come out. Great. So but I was probably gonna be like a lap and a half short, so I said I had to pit, and fortunately the caution came out, so it didn't work out very good for me. And then from there it kind of went downhill. I pitted there at the end of stage 2 and had took rights when I short pitted, and then had to take lefts there, so it was off balance, so the car didn't drive as good. But tried to undercut them when we were on the last stage, and I thought it worked, but I don't know if I got some damage or what exactly happened. But I didn't have anything for them. It felt like maybe like a pin, like a rock went through the radiator or something. But I definitely didn't have the speed that they had anymore. So it would just, I saw Frankie coming. I was like, well, I gotta keep Frankie behind me. So I did a pretty good job. Not a bad job.
Well, hey,
Steve?
great job, man. I mean, again, P3, another top three, another podium. Fantastic job. Going to be a huge points gap for you now at this point. I mean, what are your thoughts next week about Martinsville coming up? Obviously, kind of a wild card. But how do you feel about that track? And then give your shout outs, man.
Yeah, Martinsville is another great track for me. Actually, I have not driven it with the next gen car, I don't think. If I did, it was last year sometime, so not since all the changes have been done. So, um, I don't know, it's gonna be a little interesting. I'm hoping, cross my fingers, it's not a caution fest. I believe we all are respectful and kind, and mind our P's and Q's. Then maybe we should get some long runs in, which that's my forte when it comes to that track. But the likelihood of it, there's definitely gonna be some carnage. Definitely a wild card, as you said. So, the focus is just gonna be just kind of managing the points. If I get a win, great. If not, then finish in the top 5 and just, as I've been told before, just kill him with the top 5. So
That's
as long
right.
as I keep doing that, I should be okay. But as far as sponsors, I gotta thank Mamacita Sports Foundation. That is Kobe Bryant's foundation. If you get a chance, check them out. And if you can, give back to their foundation. It's a great foundation for the kids. Gotta thank Digital Motorsports, Boosted, Life of a Sim Racer, Mario Racing Network. Uh, Probably pretty sure I'm missing some people. Elwood Designs, keeping it real. The guys here, you guys are putting on the broadcast. The league itself, and thank the family.
Well, brother, it's been great calling races for you all season. This playoff is already showing to be a great one. Good luck next week in Martinsville.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, so Brandon Bowie doing a great job, but starting in 5th, coming in 2nd, Mr. Nick Silver. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Silver, walk us through this race. We were just talking with Bowie. This track is fast, but it's Texas. Give me your outlook on tonight's race. How you felt about your race tonight?
Well, I thought it went pretty good. Pretty much everything went according to plan, other than I guess stage 2. That caution right when everybody was pitting and right before I was going to pit kind of turned everything upside down. So just kind of had to take what you could get on that second stage. But other than that, I think it went pretty perfectly. The only way it could have gone better was to get the win.
Yeah, no, for sure. Walk real quick, Steve. Walk us through what's the deal with if you're in P1, you just get an extra booster pack put on the back of your car.
Well, I mean, in mine at least, the only reason I think I got out so far was a lot of guys were saving fuel. I know at least 6 was trying to make it on fuel in that second stage. Bowie, I think, was trying as well, but wasn't gonna, end up making it. So I just kind of went for it. I thought there was no way I was gonna save fuel, so I just went for it and was gonna pit and take a splash. Um, but
Okay.
yeah, clean air does make a difference here. When you're behind somebody at this track, you can really feel it start to push on you. And if you're not careful, it'll burn up the tires eventually.
Steve?
Just a great job, man. P2 again. Unfortunately, still waiting for that win, man. I can't wait to see it come. It's going to be so good. And Martinsville next week, we asked your teammate Brandon Bowie his thoughts on that. What are your thoughts about Martinsville? And then give your shout outs, man.
I mean, it's just going to be survival at Martinsville. That's all it comes down to is just don't pit until you absolutely have to, and just try to stay in the front ahead of everything, and hopefully be up there at the end. And I'm sure it'll turn. It's just the way Martinsville is. I'm sure it'll turn into kind of a little bit of a caution fest there at the end. Hopefully not, but probably will. So like I said, it's just going to be timing everything perfectly so you're ahead of it all there at the end.
Well, you did a great job here tonight, sir. Good luck at Martinsville. We'll see you next week.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Y'all, that's 2nd place, Mr. Nick Silver. And now this guy, Steve, this guy didn't have to travel too far. Okay, he started 2nd. He ends up in 1st. He had about a 20-second head lead. He could have gone across the street to Bucky's, come back, won the race. He's been doing it all season. Brandon 6, you got a copy on us?
On, guys.
Brandon, my gosh, you had this one 1 hour ago.
I don't know about that. I mean, I definitely had to deal with my two teammates, Nick and Billy. Both those guys were honestly faster than me on the longer run, but game plan was just to honestly melt through the tires early, try and get a big enough lead that by the time they got to the end of the run, that it would have been close fighting, but hopefully I could have hung on to it.
How was your tire wear there towards the end of this last run?
The last run, I was starting to get pretty loose after driving it pretty aggressively after the pit stop to try and keep my gap with Nick and Billy. But it actually wasn't as bad, surprisingly. I don't know if the track kind of went through a change. Like in stage 1, when I did that same thing, I got wicked loose. Like I couldn't even really put the throttle to the car, especially on exit. But at the end of that race, even though it was getting loose, I could still basically mat the throttle and just correct it with the car.
Steve?
Awesome job, man. Hey, we're asking all your teammates so far, but again, another win, 4th win of the season so far. You get to bypass Martinsville. I mean, you're racing, right? Obviously, but you get to completely bypass it. They've already said, hey, it might be a caution fest, might be a lot of yellows. But talk us through Martinsville. I mean, do you like it? What do you think, you can expect out of a group like this? And tell us how you're feeling, man. Give you shout outs.
Yeah, Martinsville, I've never been a fan of it with the old gen, or the last gen car, I guess you should say. This generation car, I actually did a race there not long ago, and I actually didn't mind it. I actually kind of liked it. I was actually pretty quick. It's very different. You do a lot of shifting.
Oh, yeah.
So it brings a whole different aspect to that track. But yeah, I mean, this is a good group of guys, but I'm going to expect probably a good bit of cautions there for sure.
For sure. Well, unfortunate, man, for well, not for you, but for all the guys who were chasing you. But hey, good job tonight. We'll see you next week in Martinsville, man.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
All right, well, that wraps up the top 3, Steve. Holy moly, what a great race. Let's kind of unpack this. To me, it was Prestige's race to lose. I mean, from lap 1, so dominant the whole time. I loved seeing Dixon get up there in the top 10, playing around. Pasoko, great job by those guys. This kind of looked like the battle of Powerhouse and Prestige there at the end.
That's right.
Powerhouse going to have to pick it up. They're going to have to step it up if they want to bust into this Prestige team. I mean, we look at the lineup right here: Sick, Silver, Bowie. I mean, that's pretty much all of them. Dunkelberger down another spot in 5th. Barroso, Fleming, Leitz, Pasoko, Larson, Dixon, Madden, almost getting him a top 10. I mean, we saw all the heavy hitters, I feel like, finish where they should.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody that stood out to you that maybe they didn't finish where you thought they would?
Well, I'll tell you what, I think not so much people that weren't in the race or were in the race, but a couple big names that weren't actually in the race today. Not quite sure why at this point, but Andrew Phipps, playoff driver, he won. He won Phoenix, so this is going to be a huge impact on his playoff berth right now. And then Jonathan Wright, unfortunately, championship 4 driver from last season, didn't make his way into the playoffs this time around, but was not in the race tonight, and that's a big unfortunate news for him. A couple of guys looks like joined the race tonight, but couldn't actually start the race due to maybe some malfunction of equipment or whatnot. So really unfortunate for a lot of these guys, but we're going to find out what's going on. Hopefully everyone's doing okay and whatnot. But right now I'm looking forward to next week, doubleheader at Martinsville, Flum Dogs Truck Series, Wheels America Cup Series, both right here on the Wheels America Racing Network. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, so y'all heard it right there from Steve. Y'all, next week we will be in Martinsville. This time, Thursday. Please be sure to check it out with us. Come in for all the shenanigans. We'll see what we laugh about next week. Sorry about the giggles tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all, please be sure to click that like button, click the subscribe button, and we will see y'all next week. Martinsville. I'm going to get this down. Love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Please tell me I did not just end that like my stream. Ugh.